Because Brandon already knows that stuff.
Yeah, so we'll do that. I'll bring up the regular screen there, and we'll just get started. Hello, folks. Once again, this is Poo2, also known as Craig Shore, also known as PU2ASU, and you're watching the PU2ASU channel here on Twitch. We appreciate the live views and everybody that is in the chat. I've seen Deku Ranger, I've seen Alex Tompkins, I've seen Kate, I've seen Jaina Stark. I just appreciate all you guys chatting and then all those views as well. We also appreciate just any sort of listens after the fact. So thank you so much. If you have not noticed, Decker Ranger, do you have an air horn queued up by chance? I feel like I need this for this announcement. If you haven't noticed, we are Twitch affiliate. There you go. Thank you, Decorator. If you haven't noticed, we are Twitch affiliate, which means it's awesome. I never thought I'd make it to like this step, so it's kind of a big deal for me. But I want to first say thank you all for listening and participating. For the subscribers, Kate and Alex, thank you for subscribing. Alex, thank you for playing. And just thank you for all the effort that went into supporting this channel. So I'm going to get a little like praiseworthy here and say that while this is the PU2 ASU channel and I am Poo2, that does not mean that this channel works just on me. I've had a lot of help. I want to give a shout out to PS Zombie for all the support and advice and help that he's given. So thank you for that, PS Zombie. PS Zombie has also contributed to almost half, if not more, of the content on this stream because he's the DM and the Unbeaten Path campaign. So thank you, PS Zombie, for all that you've done to help the Poo2 stream. I really appreciate that. You are a gentleman and a scholar, and I thank you. I also want to give a shout out. I'll do the same kind of spill later tomorrow during the Unbeaten Path campaign at 8 o'clock Central. To Climate Change and Battle Armor, who have both also given a lot of support. Climate Change has designed the logo you see and is currently working on more logo designs and emojis for our channel. So he is our resident graphic artist, and he's a good personality to have on the stream. So I want to thank him and give him a shout out. So shout out to Climate Change and shout out to Battle Armor, who literally helped me figure out how to work OBS and set up my settings and all that. So he has been very helpful as well. So I want to give those shout outs and just a general thank you to all those involved that have gotten us here to this step. Thank you. And then I want to, of course, advertise that we have a YouTube page that all these campaigns are going to go on. They go on later in the week. We put them up in the different playlists. We have our YouTube page, which is the PU2ASU YouTube page. It has all of our campaigns split up by different playlists. So you can find the Kaiju Slayer campaign, which is what we are playing tonight, or you can find the Unbeaten Path campaign, which is what we are playing tomorrow. Also, you can find us by searching PU2ASU on Facebook, Instagram, and Twitter. We are present at all those places, and if you want to be included in our Discord server, please hit us up on any of those formats, and we will send you the Discord link to get you plugged in with that. And of course, you can find us here on Twitch. So that's all my plugs. Let's see. I think that's it for general announcements. I don't think I missed anything. I think I'll turn it over to just a general reminder. I did want to circle back to this, that the Unbeaten Path session 18 will be tomorrow. And PS Zombie will take us through another great session of that. So you don't want to miss that tomorrow night at 8 Central here on the PU2ASU channel. So, I think I kind of want to go into just a general recap. I've been doing a general recap of the Pacific Rim universe for anybody who's not familiar. I know we've kind of been bouncing in and out of the universe a little bit as far as lore and stuff like that. So I'd just like to do a quick overview if no one is familiar with the Pacific Rim movies or show. So there are the 2 movies. There is the Netflix TV show. If you are not familiar with any of those, or if you just don't remember, I have a little excerpt that I read to kind of get people up to date. The world that we're playing in, our Dungeons and Dragons campaign in, is a world not too dissimilar from our own. The technology of this world, however,
No doubt.
it is very cool. Deku Ranger is very cool. The technology is a little bit more advanced, I would say 15 to 20 years in the future. But it's a general similar world as ours. So, the Kaiju first attacked San Francisco in 2013. They believe the incident... Nani? The sound effects, man. The beginning of the incident was believed to be a 7.1 earthquake with a massive 300-foot creature arose known as the Trespasser. It would later destroy San Francisco and go on a 35-mile rampage across the West Coast that included Sacramento and Oakland before it was taken down. That's right, Owen Wilson. It was taken down. After 3 tactical nuclear missile strikes, this incident became known as K-Day. It was originally thought to be an isolated incident. However, Hundun appeared and assaulted the Filipino capital of Manila. 4 months later, Kaisept made landfall at Cabo St. Lucas, and then Scizor attacked Sydney. And the incident in Sydney took place in 2014 in September, and the tactical nuclear strike failed initially when the military tried to lure the beast out of the city. The beast returned to the city and was killed, but also most of the city was destroyed. And out of that yearning to deal with these beasts and out of fear, the Jaeger program was kind of born, and that was the big giant fighting robots that fought these kaiju monsters. The Pan-Pacific Defense Corps was founded, and the Jaeger program was spawned out of that. However, there was a lesser-known program known as the Kaiju Slayer Initiative, and that's where we find ourselves here in this campaign, where our heroes have bound together to fight kaiju on the campaign. So, that's kind of the recap of the universe and a quick summary. Let's do a recap. What do you guys think of? What do you think of that, PS Zombie? Do a little quick recapsies.
Of like what we've done so far?
Yeah. What? Yeah. I guess. Yeah. What y'all have done so far, or do? Because we don't want to introduce characters yet, because he's still not here. So. Or we could just do.
Yeah, we can do that.
Witty banter. Till he shows. Either or. So basically, our team has started out with a commission to find the kaiju. It was a standing order to hunt down these monsters. They didn't know when they would reappear. The attacks in Sydney were in September. These band of heroes met in November. The memory of the destroyed city of Sydney is still fresh on everyone's minds, and something needs to be done. And the Jaeger program seems to be promising. However, it's still a little ways away. And so the military needs some sort of response now to go out and look for kaiju and fight any that may appear. So the 3 characters that I will let them introduce themselves here in a minute, Brock, Ricky Spanish, and Elroy, went on a quest to find kaiju. But they were given a hot tip before they left of a scientist that was turned kaiju cultist, kaiju worshiper, that may have some technology that would help locate and early detect where kaiju would appear. And so the 3 took off to the woods of Oregon to find the lair or the camp of these cultists and steal this technology. And they came in there guns a-blazing, Elroy was shooting people off of watchtowers, and Barack was busting in through the doors, and like a ninja, Ricky Spanish comes in to join in the fray and do some fighting. Then there was a spell that sort of broke the game for the DM, but hey, it works. They were able, nutty. They were able to steal the device and not really fight my villains because they were trapped in a force cage. So you guys absconded with Gypsy Ranger, a robot-like human. Specifically, mechanically, a Warforge Ranger, and you took off with it, and you were able to use its scanning feature to locate the two potential kaiju in the area. You got a blip off the coast of Chile, and you got a blip near Hawaii. And we apparently have a very American-centric party.
USA.
And they really wanted to go to Hawaii first. So you guys departed and flew down to Hawaii, where you saw a giant beast coming out of the island of Hawaii near the Volcano National Park and land near Waikiki Beach. And that's where you guys are now.
On a tropical island.
That's right. Okay, so why don't we go ahead and start with talking about our characters just a little bit. So, P.S. Zombie, tell us what your plan and tell us about your guy, Elroy.
Yeah, totally. So my guy's name is Elroy Wormwood. He is a Lightfoot halfling. But since it's a more sort of modern-ish campaign, he's just a particularly short dude. And he is a haunted one background because he is haunted by the time he was hired to test drift tech, and he drifted his mind with extraterrestrial beings who bestowed on him strange powers, strange tentacle powers specifically. So I am a fathomless warlock, which has a lot of water, cold, tentacles, sort of spells. And my guy's a little sleazy. His taste in television is not the finest. Big fan of Entourage, Florida Bama Shore. I'll probably think of more that fit the archetype as we go on. And he mostly just wants these aliens out of his head. So he volunteered for the program to try to kill some kaiju and see if that'll help.
Very cool. All right. Thank you for that, PS Zombie. Alex, what are you playing? And what is your character? Alex.
You might have stepped off. Let me just Google trashy TV shows, huh?
We cannot hear you. Looks like your mic is turned off there, buddy. Are we having more issues again?
Unbelievable. No.
It won't let me turn it back
so
on.
well until it doesn't.
I don't know what's going on, bud. I hate it here. I hate it here. Well, what we could do, though, here, bud, is we could just do a quick ad break while we get things sorted. And we wait on our friend. So why don't we do that here, Twitch? Bear with us. We're going to take a little ad break. And we'll be right. Oh, that's not right. Don't ignore that. So we'll be right back.
I never thought I could feel this free.
All right, folks, we're back, and I think we were about to introduce Alex's character.
Hey, everybody. So my character is that noise. That's my character.
Yes.
We don't have to make that song sound with our mouth anymore.
That's the whole reason.
We got
so I am a monk.
Oh man.
What?
Just more air horn sounds from Decorator. Gotta love it.
This guy he's good vibes.
Yep.
I'm loving the air horn.
I mean, he's earning 10 every 5 minutes.
I know.
He's never gonna run out.
Sorry, Alex. You were saying monk something another.
No, I'm just watching myself earn 10 more. I think I'm gonna start blowing this up with air horns too.
Nice.
So I am a monk in the way of mercy. Kind of put in with these guys to kind of keep them in line, make sure things don't get too far off the rails, make sure they don't run away with this discovery, and make sure that everything's kind of on the up and up. So that's part of the reason I'm here. Don't know too much, or haven't considered too much what kind of television he would watch, but I do think that in his spare time, Ricky Spanish would be campaigning against books or movies or TV shows that he found objectionable as a monk. And so I feel like that would be kind of his hobby outside of, I don't know if the word would be monking, but whatever it is that he would do.
I like it. I like it.
And his name is John C.
I had to do it. Sorry.
I don't have that option, do I?
No, it's that's for bits. But you can do it though. It's like 0 bits, I think. So I think
Oh, really?
I think I had one on there that's like literally 0 bits. There you go.
I don't know
Cool.
how to do
Well,
anything.
thank you, Alex. Hey, do we want to role play the entourage conversation? Because if I recall, there was an airplane ride in which just Elroy was explaining all of the cast and the movies and the show of Entourage to Gypsy Ranger.
Who's not even a real person.
So Gypsy Ranger's just kind of taking this all in, and he's like, so this character named Turtle is the one that holds the group together and is clearly the most undervalued character.
I think you're reading the show all wrong. Obviously, Ari is the most upstanding character. Everybody loves him best.
But Turtle seems to be the most underappreciated character and is the most cohesive in the group.
Yeah, well, you're kind of the turtle of our group, so I hear where you come from.
That's awesome. I literally
By the way,
did like 30 seconds of research to try to bid that with you.
By the way, have you seen Ghost Hunters? Oh man, Ghost Hunters. Let me tell you.
Oh yeah. Yeah, he would love Ghost Hunters. That's funny.
Yeah, Ghost Hunters.
But that Ghost Hunters. That's awesome.
It's the best show.
It is. Okay, so we're just waiting on our last player. Anything else going on? Do we want to talk about anything in lieu of?
In lieu of?
In lieu of.
I don't know, man.
I don't know. What can we rant about? I feel like we have good rants.
Ranting and raving.
What? What'd you say, Alex?
I've been told that before, that my rants are really good.
Yeah.
It's got to be something to rant about. I don't think of those upcoming
Long lines at the post office.
post office. Guy.
Oh, you go inside that building?
Yeah, who else sells stamps?
That's true.
This is where they live.
It's their currency keeping them in business.
Now, maybe I'm way behind on the times, but it used to be at the customer service counter at Publix you could buy stamps. Now, don't quote me on that.
Mm,
Well,
that's
I
interesting.
don't know what
Time
kind of
was.
fantasy world you live in. The grocery store sells stamps.
That's preposterous.
All right, V8, the drink. Do we like it? Do we hate it?
Oh, terrible.
I'm
What is it?
personally a
What?
fan. I like it.
No.
V8, like the vegetable drink.
Oh, the drink? Oh,
Yeah.
no, thank you.
Oh, see, I love it.
It's like chunky ocean water.
What kind of ocean are you swimming in? It's
We go to Myrtle Beach. All right, don't do that.
That's like the tomato one. Would be kind of scary. Swimming in the tomato V8 juice.
I had a
I
very
feel like-
weird childhood. All right, you leave me alone.
Yeah,
I
leave me
feel like
alone
it'd
with
be
that
too
one.
acidic. I feel like it would burn after a while.
It's true. Let's see. There was. Let's rank our best kid juices. Here we go. We got Capri Sun out there. We got you know, the Hawaiian Punch. Then there was Tang. I'll give you
Sunny
guys
D.
Sunny D, and we need one more option to rank here.
Just juicy juice? Does that
Juicy
count?
juice.
Juicy juice, but then I was gonna throw in dang, what's the other one that's
High
not
C.
Oh, high C. Ugh.
Yeah, I guess I see. I was trying to think of another one. What was the one that came in like the plastic bottles? What was that one called?
High C usually.
Okay.
Like the big ones with the handles.
Yeah. That you'd snap off the top part?
Because High C had what was it? What was the green flavor?
I don't
That's the
remember.
good stuff.
That was the good stuff.
They used to have a Ninja Turtles flavor.
Mm.
Did it taste like turtles?
Did it
You know,
taste
I've never tasted a turtle to compare. I would like to think that they were fruity sweet.
Turtle soup's apparently a delicacy.
Maybe that's why. It's because they
Apparently.
taste like fruit punch. They're like, man, this hot fruit punch is delicious.
All right, we are going to throw up a poll. I'm going to throw up a poll.
We're going to throw up.
Throw up a poll. So we got Fave Kid Juice.
Tang, it's a kick in a glass.
I don't know. I didn't mind Sunny D. I know everybody was ragged on it.
I'm seeing if Twitch chat has good emojis to represent all of our characters. Let's see. Need one for a karate elf.
All right, the poll's up, folks. Poll's up. Favorite kids juice. You can use your channel points to vote.
Ah. Wait. Where's Zippo?
It says it's loading.
It just popped up for me.
Nice.
I was able to cast my vote for the superior juice.
Let's see. Juicy Juice or Hugo y Hugo is the Spanish one.
Hugo, that's right. Oh, I was gonna say Hawaiian Punch. Why did I? That was the one I was gonna put in there. Oh well.
Hawaiian Punch. How about it?
Favorite juice, folks. Favorite juice. Let's hear it. Kids juice.
Give it up.
Give it up. Beep, beep, beep.
That's right, Juicy Juice pulling ahead.
Oh, Juicy Juice for the win.
Juicy Juice is real juice. You just can't
That's true.
beat that.
You just have to define the term juice very loosely.
Like Sunny Delight, it's battery acid. Just
I think I'm the only kid growing up that I knew that thought Sunny D was like absolute garbage.
I didn't mind it.
Its flavor's not bad, but it's so acidy that it like is impossible to drink. That's my opinion.
Juicy juice to the win. How can we celebrate that? Let's see.
Juicy, sweet, a tasty treat.
My name is Jeff.
All right, good. I found an emoji for Ricky Spanish. There we go. Now I just need one for my character.
Let's see it. Does it look like Ricky Spanish?
Well, I still gotta find one for my character, and then I'll submit all of them. Just need one that looks like a sleazy dude.
I gotta go deal with a dog issue really fast. I'll be right back.
You're good, mate.
I hate these animals.
These animals. While he does that, we're going to take another commercial while we wait. We appreciate you sticking with us. Like I said, we're just coming off of Father's Day and just taking us a little bit to get set up is all. But we will be right with you. We're back, folks! Hope you missed us!
We're back.
Alex is trying to get rid of his dogs.
We got so many sinister plans.
Sinister plans were hatched.
Please take them.
That's right, Twitchverse. Dogs for sale. By sale, I mean we'll pay you.
For
Here's
ransom.
all the money in my wallet.
No questions asked. So if you're a Corella DeVillain out there, just let us know.
Please
I
let
don't know what
us
they
know.
can do with Chihuahua fur, but help yourself.
You're gonna make a Chihuahua coat. You're gonna need a lot of Chihuahuas, and there's two right here.
It's right here. We don't support making coats of dogs on this stream. That was an independent thought from an outside party. Pete, the organization of PU to ASU.
We remain neutral on the issue because we don't want to lose any viewers on either side.
There you go.
Whether you're pro dog coat or anti dog coat.
On the very
That's strategy.
right wing,
You're
left
welcome,
wing,
man.
decisive topic of making coats out of dogs. It's true. We don't want to offend anybody there.
Was the #1 issue last election, as I recall.
As I recall.
I feel like I did something to cause this, and I'm sorry.
I'm sorry. Oh, man. We have fun, folks, here.
That's
You can't find this kind of banter on another stream. No, sirree. Talk about random dog
pants.
coat stuff.
It's only 15 feet from the shore.
Ha.
Not so close.
It's 0 feet from the shore over here.
You guys are not seeing what he means. He's measuring the beach I made.
Measuring.
Measuring the beach.
Do you remember that? Did y'all ever have the Wii Fit?
I see somebody else popping up on the game. He's got me singing like Creed because he's in the game. Can you take me higher, Risky Biscuit?
That's like Elroy's favorite band. Really big fan.
Of Creed? Man, that's good.
Yeah.
I like
Got
some
a
Creed.
big like
Can you
silver cross
take me
necklace.
higher to the place with
Doodle-dee-doodle-dee.
golden streets. I sing it all the time. Every time I would push my kids outside on the swing, and they'd be like, "Higher, higher," and I'd be like, "Can you take?" Every single time. This is one of those that gets stuck in your head.
Hello, Bond.
You know what else gets stuck in
Rock.
your head?
Hey, buddy.
That gets stuck in your head.
Wee Father. Craig, can you hear Brandon?
I cannot,
I thought that might be the
which
case.
makes me upset.
Y'all can't hear each other. I'm the go-between.
Let me reconnect. All right, Twitch, looks like we're about ready to get rolling here. I'm reconnecting with the party here so that we can all hear each other, and then we'll get started.
How about now, Craig? Can you hear Brandon?
Risky Biscuit. Paging Risky Biscuit.
I don't think he can hear you. Can you hear him, Brandon?
No.
You're both talking.
Do like a Pringles insert. Or just some off the wall brand.
You just hear it pop. Once you pop, the fun don't stop.
Like what?
Pringles insert, I love
Or
it.
something less interesting, like to start off with. He's
The
gotta
only
work his
way
way to Pringles.
Yeah, you should know better than to log on.
Yeah, who logs on?
How dare? How dare I?
All right, Twitch, we're
He's
back.
like, I can leave if y'all want.
And we have
No,
all
don't.
the party together. Woot, 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 woot. We've done literally everything, including a kids juice poll and hashing of Entourage and a couple other stuff.
Shut up.
No, I'm just kidding.
I was about to
Don't
throw
even joke.
my monitor.
That's great.
You Ricky Spanish, you. So the only thing left for you to do, Brock, is
very
introduce
Ricky Spanish,
you, Risky Biscuit, introduce yourself and the character that you're playing, and then we'll get started.
Fantastic. Sure. So I am Brock. My character is a half orc, part of the Path of the Berserker Barbarian class. He was a whaler whose family was murdered in Alaska, and he's just trying to seek some revenge against the Kaiju. Period.
Exclamation
Question mark.
mark.
Gonna throw your pieces out on the board here, fellas, and we'll get started.
Let's get it started.
P.S. Zombie, could you do the initiative for Gypsy Ranger for me, please?
Sure.
Thank you.
Let me just make sure the way I've got it set up works for mine. Hopefully I get as good an initiative as I did last time. I did! Exactly the same.
Nicely done.
Yes. Oh my goodness, he's Mr. Rolla 22.
22.
Ah! And the Super Dragon. We're all tied.
I don't know about you.
What's his dex?
I'm not telling you.
Okay, is it higher or lower than 18?
It's 9,000.
Still not gonna let you guess.
All right, do I go before him or not?
You being so tricky. Oh yeah, good
I'm
point.
not being tricky. This is just for initiative. I'm not asking his stats. I don't care. I just want to know if I go first or not.
Okay, what is yours? I'll just say, what is yours?
My dex is 18.
All right, you definitely go first.
Yeah.
So I'll let you and
Keyword
go-
definitely.
But I go after Gypsy Ranger because he's got 20 dex.
Did I say definitely? I meant sort
Maybe.
of.
No takes backs.
So
I'll
it
never
should be-
tell.
It should be Gypsy Ranger, then me, then it. Oblerve.
Okay, I need to move the turn order. It is covering up, folks.
And I would say that before we left the helicopter, or are we still in the helicopter?
Yeah, I think we're still in it.
You're still in the helicopter, yeah.
Well, I will say as we approach, I would cast Foresight on Ricky Spanish.
Nice.
So I will link what that does for everyone's benefit.
You gotta.
It does a lot of really good stuff for you. Okay, for 8 hours, you can't be surprised. You have advantage on attack rolls, ability checks, and saving throws. Other creatures have disadvantage on attack rolls. And that includes initiative rolls, so you will have advantage on your initiative.
Nice.
Click on your token there, Ricky Spanish.
Yes, sir.
On the sheet on the board, and then go to your sheet and click the little die that says initiative.
Go to what now?
Go to your sheet.
Oh, okay.
The paper with the numbers.
Okay.
Letters and numbers.
And just click initiative to get you a number. I can get this turn order out of the way, Twitch. I don't know what to tell you.
Yeah, and do one more roll because you got advantage.
I'm gonna move it to the top corner, and then I'm gonna move Barack's.
What is
Mr.
happening?
22,
What
baby.
is happening?
This is
Party rock.
This game is hacked.
It
Alright,
was
so-
17 actually. You rolled a 17 first.
Dude, he has advantage.
Oh, that's right.
yeah.
What's your dex? Full disclosure.
His is 20 as well. Ah, so many rolls.
No, minus 20. Yeah.
So it would be him and Gypsy Ranger are tied, and they go before me, and then the Beastie.
All right. So I need to reorder this is what you're saying. So
Yeah, well, let's get the last guy in there before we start messing around.
Oh yeah, Brock, you need to do yours, bud.
Okay, initiative.
Initiate initiative. I doubt you can. 23! Oh my goodness. All right, so the three of them, and then me, and then the monster.
Okay.
That's insane. I've never seen such a high rolling initiative.
Awesome.
I wonder how you determine if everybody's got the same dex.
So Brock is first?
Yes.
Dang. You guys, how did you luck out on the draw here? You really helped yourselves out. You're so itching to kill this thing. That's what it is. Particularly the thing that killed it, the Alaskan family. Okay, so you guys are all in this helicopter. You've watched this giant molten ball. You couldn't quite tell what it was. Come in towards the beach. Bits of lava was dripping off as it was in flight. It landed. All of this water and stuff splashed up. Bits of molten lava has just sprayed over the landscape and over the buildings here. So all these buildings have just patches of fire across them, and the molten hits the water, sprays a lot of the water out of the ocean there and against the shoreline, and breaking out of a lava cocoon, if you will, emerges this fire super dragon beast, and it's a monstrosity beast that's looking at you eye to eye in the helicopter. And then Gypsy Ranger looks at Elroy and says, I will try to be the turtle in the entourage during this fight. I will help you with this beast. Deet, and it starts to beep a little bit, and it says registering Kaiju level 1 threat.
Well, level 1, that's great. We're level 20.
You guys, yeah, sure. That's how that works. Yeah. That's what you want to think? Yeah, go for it.
He's gotta have like 6 hit points or something.
I don't think any of you would really know what that means. You're welcome to do a quick history check if you feel like it, but it is registered this monster as a level 1 kaiju. Well,
I just assume he means player level 1, so I'm like, nice, 10 hit points. One and done.
Gravy, yeah. I'm gonna move Barack just a little over. You could the helicopter. You can easily like hop down of it. I'm not gonna do any fancy like.
Yeah. I'm gonna go behind Brock.
I'm not gonna do any fancy stuff that you have to like finesse because you're in a helicopter. I'm not gonna be like that. Well, I want to put Brock here. I'm gonna move you here just because the turn order. I can't get the turn order out of the way on the thing.
I'm just cracking up at this shadow that I have on the
Uh,
board.
Okay. So, Barack, you are staring at this monstrosity that is just roaring at you. What are you going to do?
Whew. All right, I brace myself. I clench every muscle
Punch
in my
those
body
cheeks.
Yeah.
and the cheeks. I start with the cheeks, actually.
Start
then-
with the cheeks.
Then I flex my muscles because I'm trying to intimidate.
Nice.
Yes. So that's what I do. I'm
Cool.
wait. So wait, real quick. Did we land? The helicopter landed, or are we still in the air?
You're still in the air.
Okay. So I tell the pilot, land this bird.
He lands
On
it
the-
on the shoreline.
Negative.
Oh,
Tell
okay.
him to land it on the buildings.
Okay. Sounds good.
Okay. Are we okay? Are we okay with this crew? Are we okay with landing on the, or do we want to be on the ground? All right.
Oh yeah.
So
I
we're
say
on-
get as many innocent civilians between us and this thing as possible. I need to meet you.
yeah, I don't think we're gonna win this thing in the water. I think it needs to be in the shore, like in between the trenches with
Yeah,
us,
I
like
agree.
in between the
love it.
buildings.
I love everything you say.
All right, so I said we land in a building, preferably like a hotel. And then I'm gonna pop out. Do I have a? Let's see. Let me look at some of my cool attacks that I might have here. Now, do I need to activate my rage?
Yes.
I do need to activate it.
Yeah, that takes a bonus action.
Okay. So we are, and am I surprised right now? I am surprised, right? Or we kind of knew this thing was coming.
Yeah. No.
Yeah,
no,
we approached.
Yeah. No surprise rounds. You got on either end. It is not surprised from you. You are not surprised from it.
Cool.
Fantastic. Okay.
Just want
All right.
you. Go ahead. Go ahead.
No, go ahead. All right. So we're on the. Here we are. So I'm gonna jump out of this helicopter, which is immaculate style, just cool style points, and I'm gonna go ahead and pull out. You know, I'm just one of those guys that want to go. I want to get its attention. So I feel like I'm gonna go ahead and I'm gonna throw something at it because I want it to come towards us. I mean, we're here to fight it. We don't need it attacking the civilians. Which I'm assuming this is a very populous beach.
Well,
It
we
is.
could.
Waikiki. It's
We could what?
Let them attack the civilians.
What do you think?
Let's see where this is how this plays out.
We don't endorse this on the Poo2 channel.
All right.
Sorry.
Well, I think I'm gonna go ahead and I'm gonna try to take my I'm assuming I have a javelin that it extends. It's in my little pouch that I have.
Nice.
Okay.
It extends, and I'm gonna launch a javelin at this thing.
Okay.
Yeah.
So, how do I attack? Where's my attack thing?
Yep, that's it.
25.
Boom. Okay, and then
Definitely hits.
Definitely hits, and it does that.
9 piercing.
Pilsing.
So that's going straight for its neck.
Mm,
I'll say, since it's level 1, either this will kill it or the next attack.
I love your
Yeah.
optimism.
Even with a D12 hit die, there's no way it survives 2 of these.
Yeah, I figured I'd just go ahead and throw my little toothpick at it.
what is a D12 hit die?
Look at this kid. Doesn't understand the mechanics of how his body works.
Okay. You watch as the javelin pings the hide of this dragon. It doesn't sink into the neck like you would have hoped. Is when you connected with the dragon. You hit your mark, but the scales keep the impact from hurting the dragon as much as you would have liked on that. And you notice that.
Okay. All right, so I have one more attack, right?
Yeah, go ahead.
Okay. All right, so I noticed that obviously the neck isn't gonna. So it's got thick scales. Okay, I think I'm gonna just take another javelin because I just got a bunch of these that they extend. Think of them like the police batons, where you just kind of
Nice.
before they were banned, you just kind of extend them outward, and they turn into like those Wakanda style spears.
Nice.
And I'm gonna fire another javelin into one of its eyes.
Okay.
Wakanda forever.
Yes.
It does not hit its mark.
Ooh.
It flies right, sails right over it, and it just glares at you back.
So I have its attention. Good. All right, and then I think my character would just yell something like "ah," like just real, just in a language that nobody would understood, and just Alaskan. I yell in Alaskan.
Nanook.
As a response to you yelling in Alaskan, it whips its tail at you and does a tail attack.
Oh my gosh.
Now, I know what you're thinking. It's not its turn, P.S. Zombie. It's not its turn, Putu. What are you doing? You can't do that. No. Ladies and gentlemen, may I introduce you to a legendary action, which happens from high-level monsters that can do things that's not on their turn. So,
I don't like this guy anymore.
Let me just add some music here so we can get it intensified. Oh wow!
You're getting an echo.
Is that my voice?
That is yours.
It is.
Your voice.
Did you just plug yourself?
You got a little manic.
All right, 25 damage, my friend Barack.
Oh my goodness. Okay. Yeah, that hurts. That stings a little bit.
Is that bludgeoning?
Yeah,
Because he might resist it if he's raging.
he was not raging.
I was not raging. I just wanted to. I should have been. I asked about it and I did nothing with that information.
Solid.
Appreciate your honesty.
Solid choice.
So, okay. I know where that puts me now. So minus 25.
that too
That's
loud?
not.
I'm gonna turn that down.
Okay, turn it down just a bit.
So I'm going to adjust my hit points then.
There we go. Oh, so epic though.
1-9. Okay.
Yeah, no
Sorry,
fair. No fair. I don't have a tail.
I still have life left.
Good.
Good. Keep on
Keep
living.
together. Did you give yourself back the hit points that you lost in the last battle?
Yeah, you get everything back, by the way. So, spells, everything. Go ahead and give all that back.
Wait, to the maximum?
To the max. Yep.
What? Oh, okay. Well, then no, I did not do that.
You guys rested and recovered, so any spells that were used, any life that was lost, make sure to buff all that back.
So let me do some new math.
Yeah, so it should be your max and then minus 25.
Okay. Nice. So I actually gained health.
I wouldn't do that.
He healed you with his tail.
What about my rage? Do I gain a rage back? Because I did use a rage
Yes.
in the first.
Yes, you did.
So it's back to 0 then.
Si, senor.
Awesome.
And Ricky, I don't think your key points are restored. So make sure
thanks.
those are buffed.
And your hit points or whatever.
Yeah, I did my hit points. Let me do key points.
Sick. Yeah, so the other two actually go before me.
Oh, they do.
Yeah, they have higher decks, both of them.
Okay, Ricky, you're up, bud.
All right. So I feel super inspired by Brock's bravery. I
As you
jump
should
out
be.
of this helicopter onto the roof of this building, and I scream at this thing, "Kill them before you kill me!" And I'm gonna do a direct attack. Let me do. We're gonna do probably crossbow. Let me look at what I got. Let's do. Let's do light crossbow.
Nice.
Or are you wanting to do your hands of harm and all that?
Yes. Yeah.
That needs to be unarmed strike. Remember.
Oh, that's right.
Exposed
Oh.
range attack.
Mm.
You got to go up and do some fisticuffs with this guy if you want to do any of that.
Is he out over the water?
Huh?
Is he out over the water?
For flavor. It's
But-
pretty.
He could still be approached.
Yeah, he could still be. It's pretty shallow there. It's like walking out in the ocean, you know.
Gotcha.
And I won't
I
make
think
it.
actually monks can run across water at his level.
Yeah, probably.
Well,
Crazy
either
ninja
way then.
stuff.
Either way, made in
So,
the shade.
I'll do the unarmed attack. Let's see here.
Okay.
Monk
You
unarmed.
get 2 of those.
Ah.
Whoa,
sorry.
whoa.
What is
Oh,
happening?
Sorry.
And he does have advantage, recall,
Okay. So
because he has foresight.
So meets. Okay. Both those 2 unarmed strikes hit.
Nice. All right, let's see.
So the
damage.
first 2 unarmed strikes you can hit damage, and if you want to do any sort of extra damage onto those, you can use your key points appropriately.
Perfect. All right, let's see here. All right, I'll do the first 2. Oh no, the next. Okay, sorry. We'll do this one. So 6 bludgeoning.
Bludgeoning.
That really all you did? 6 and 9.
And then 9 bludgeoning.
Okay, you want to do any hands of harm or any key point stuff?
No, not yet.
Okay.
And remember, if you use Flurry of Blows, which costs 1 key point, you get 2 extra attacks, and one of them automatically gets Hands of Harm. Just
Oh, nice.
FYI.
Yeah, I think. All right, I've done my bludgeoning. I'm gonna step aside.
Okay. So you're gonna hold off on laying
Yeah, I'm gonna hold off on
smack
it.
down on him? Okay.
Yep.
Okay, so that is 6 plus 9 plus 6. That's 15 total bludgeoning damage. Is that correct?
Bludgeoning.
Okay. So you watch as you go 2, and you get the 2 little clocks. You clock it on its chest 2 times, and you notice that when you go to connect, only about half of your power is able to get into it on your hits. Like you go full force at the scales, but it almost is like punching a little bit of a wall that's absorbing your attack. So you aren't able to you feel that you're not really doing as much damage as you thought you'd be doing.
I don't know if it matters, but his fists do count as magical.
Do they really?
Yeah, it's a monk thing at like level 6 or 12 or something.
It does matter.
His fists are magical.
So when you go, to retcon that, when you go to hit, you do notice that the scales are very tough, but you're able to push through and effectively deal as much damage as the 6 and the 9 you see displayed.
Nice.
So, yeah.
Yeah,
So
it's called Key Empowered Strike.
non-magical people probably shouldn't unarmed strike this thing.
I mean, maybe. Tail
You don't
attack!
Okay.
Just announce it.
Tail attack! Okay.
Is that again? Is that against Ricky's manner?
No,
Yeah.
that is against Brock, because he's right there.
Oh my gosh. This feels personal.
It should be.
16 bludgeoning.
Alright, hold on, let's see.
Ricky, you might want to move your character up into melee range with it.
Yeah.
Excuse me.
So now we roll a d4.
Yep. Do you guys remember your numbers for ya boy?
No, I want to say I was 3.
I was gonna say I was 3.
Oh,
I think I was
maybe
2
I
then.
was.
I was 2 maybe.
Yeah, and Ricky was 1.
Yeah, I was 1. Okay.
So
And you do 4. Okay.
Just nothing happens.
Something does happen. He looks at you, Barack, and he tries to scan you and look at you, and he kind of shakes his head. So his lenses, his optic eyes move on to try to look at Elroy, and he tries to find some sort of connection and reach out to Elroy. But then he shakes his head and moves on. And then he tries to reach out with his optical lenses to Ricky Spanish, and he scans Ricky, and he's trying to connect with Ricky. And then he shakes his head and looks onward, and then he looks off in the distance, sort of the direction that you guys came from, and he looks and he looks, and then he nods, and you see that his lenses kind of flash a different color for a second. And what is he gonna do? Oh no, I made a mistake. I shouldn't have clicked. I shouldn't have used I've got 2 computers open. I shouldn't have used the stream computer because it's so slow with the stream going on.
Bum 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 bum. Bum 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 bum.
He is just going to. He's just gonna do it. He's gonna hold. No, he's not. You see him reach down, and he goes to grab his hand crossbow. It's this little crossbow that kind of pops out of the wrist of his wrist, and he has a little needle that like pings out, goes ping, and he like aims it, and he looks at the kaiju for a second, and then he like looks away, and he has his eyes on you, Elroy, and he's looking at you, and he's aiming at the kaiju, and then he moves his arm almost in a resistance fashion from the kaiju to you, and he makes a attack at you.
Unbelievable.
Wow.
You piece of crap. That'll miss.
And he shoots and he misses, and then he like you can see that whole time he's struggling to control his own body, and then you see a lens shift in his visor, and then he's back to his non-responsive self.
Unbelievable.
Da, da, da. Tail attack.
We need a roll on that. Can this guy just do infinite legendary actions?
He gets a lot.
Oh man.
Oh my gosh.
We need to not waste any more time with this beast.
That's on Brock again.
I think I misses.
Dude, this is getting really. So I can't use like a retaliate. I'm not within 5 feet of it.
I think that just misses. Your AC is higher than 17. Right?
Oh yeah, it is actually.
Yeah.
I'm sorry, I looked at the 21. Yeah.
It misses you and splashes in the water.
Am I allowed to use a retaliation to this guy or no? Which would be this. Hold on. How do I post this? Could I use that? Assuming I took damage, so never mind.
Yeah, and also you're not actually in melee range yet, I don't think.
So
but
I'm
once you
to...
are, remember that, because you'll be able to do that later.
You'll need that.
That's
awesome.
So yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and put that in my back pocket.
Nothing but pennies in my pocket. How much for your love?
Okay, so Gypsy Ranger's turn is over, and it is Elroy's turn.
All right. Well, I'm going to hop out of the choppa, kind of back here,
Oops, sorry.
and then I'm going to yell to the pilot, get that piece of junk out of here. Fly it on the other side of the kaiju, out of range of us, but in range of it. And then leave him to do what he will. And then I am going to touch my bros, my real bros, who don't hit me for no reason. I'm going to cast Fly at 5th level. And now all three of us have a 60-foot flying speed. We can
Whoa,
all fly.
that's pretty sweet.
Yes. And then I will use my bonus action to summon Tentacle. And I'll do a tentacle attack against this being. I assume 28 hit.
Yes, and clarify what type of damage that is. Cold?
It is 5 cold damage, and also his speed's reduced by 10 feet.
Really? Okay.
And then I'm going to use. I don't think this map's big enough for how far away I'm going to fly.
Dang.
I'm going to fly. How far is 60 feet? We'll just say I'm 60 feet up here in the corner of the map. I fly diagonally away from it, way up in the sky. I'm getting out of the way.
You watch as you hit it, your tentacle slaps it, and it just gets really mad at the tentacle. But you notice that it some of the frost off of the tentacle gets burned away pretty quickly.
Gotcha. Well, that's the end of my turn.
Okay. Tail attack. I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding. He's out of legendary actions. Okay, so it is its turn.
I'm actually gonna summon this thing here. Near my bros. Let's see.
All right, it gets. Sorry, I'm kind of re-familiarizing myself with this character sheet.
Samesies.
Okay. It does a bite attack and 2 claws attack against you, Brock.
Gosh. Miss.
Unbelievable.
It.
Okay.
So what is that? 28. Oh my gosh.
Hang on. So that's 20, 30 slashing damage.
I'm going to use Guardian Coil to reduce that damage by 2d8.
Okay.
With a reaction.
Do it up.
I'm just going to do this because it's easier than typing. So that reduces the damage by 10.
Okay.
As the monster attacks, the tentacle kind of slaps at its hands, trying to knock it a little bit off course.
Sweet. Much appreciated. Alright, that puts me there. Not cool. I'm still not within range of it either. Gee whiz.
College of Workers.
All right, its turn is up. Your turn, Brock.
Alrighty, so I am super not pleased.
Do it up.
Yeah, I'm super not pleased with all these, these outrageous tail attacks.
Don't forget to. Oh no!
You can't hear me, Ricky?
No,
Why now? That's weird. Yeah, he's been talking in and out.
this whole time.
Yikes!
You
Yeah,
might need to.
we can hear him. Yeah,
We can see you.
you might try reconnecting, bud.
Can you all hear?
Can you hear Greg?
Craig?
Oh
Yeah.
no, I don't think I can hear Greg.
Yeah?
Shoot.
Yeah, I can hear you. I
There
can
you
hear
go.
you.
You're
Okay.
back. You're back. You're back.
Hey.
We're all here.
Perfect.
All right. So I am super mad,
Yeah.
and I'm gonna try. And I should have did this from the very beginning, but I didn't. But I'm gonna use this intimidating presence.
Ooh.
I don't know if that's gonna work on this dragon or not. Yeah, it says choose one creature that you can see within 30 feet of you. If it can see me or hear me. Now, I don't know what it being frightened of me will do anything. Maybe it'll stop it from attacking me. That's what I'm assuming.
It will have disadvantage on all of its attacks if it can see you.
Oh, it definitely sees me.
Yeah, yeah.
Question is, am I within 30 feet of it?
Oh yeah. What's your charisma modifier? Brock.
Charisma. It's not very great.
Awesome.
Not very good.
Let's just say I'm not the most likable guy.
Well, the question is it more than +7?
Ooh. About that. So this probably wouldn't even work then. Gosh, I'm not intimidating or likable. Who am I? Like, truly, who am I?
Who am I?
mostly. You're mostly, bro. You got it.
Okay, you know what? Now I'm just mad at myself because I don't know who I am. So I'm just gonna, you know what I'm gonna do? I'm just gonna reach into my orca made pouch again. And
Orca? Half
Yeah.
orca?
half orca. Oh, I can fly. I don't
Yeah,
even
you
need to
can fly,
do this.
dude.
Oh, well, so what I'm gonna do is I picture Drax from like Volume 2 where he jumps like just into your chest where I've already pierced you with the javelin, and I'm gonna
Okay.
go with a two-handed slashing attack, battle axe style. Because I think the best way to defeat you is to get inside of you
There you go.
and destroy you from the inside.
That's
So I'm
fair.
just gonna work at this one area.
Do you want to rage?
And you know what? Just on a whim, I got this idea where I would like to rage.
On a whim.
Unprovokably decided on my own, because nobody could tell me
Yeah,
what to
boy.
do. Just gonna throw that out there just as a reminder.
Hoorah!
I'm gonna enter a rage, and I'm gonna go with the
This boy's mad.
two-handed battle axe.
Okay.
Oof.
That's not good.
It's not the best roll I've ever seen. The red means it was the minimum you could have rolled.
Okay. I'm assuming that doesn't hit.
No, it is not.
I just need a clarification.
Yeah, you're good.
I'm gonna go for another swing. I'm gonna try this again.
That hits.
22.
Fantastic. Let's see. Boom.
Dang, dude.
20. Okay.
Nice.
That's a big damage.
My character's very cranky right now.
Any sort of clarification on your sheet? Look at your sheet and check your weapon.
No, remember at the start of the campaign when I asked if we would need magic or silvered weapons, or else our melee people would be completely handicapped? And you said no, that it wouldn't come up?
Yes, I did.
and so a new player rolled a character that just is going to do half damage on absolutely everything he does?
Yes, I did.
Don't question the lore.
Don't question it.
Right.
We'll take it straight. We'll take it straight. That's fine. That doesn't miss that was on my bad. You're good. So what is that? 20? Okay. Sounds good. You cleave into this thing for 20 damage.
20 damage also. Also, that cry was technically an action to use. I mean, I'm not sure how you want to roll that.
I'll let him have it. Because it didn't... You would have known what... Like, the wisdom save that I rolled was like... You're not going to beat this thing.
Can you take me higher?
So, we'll just say it was 2 attacks, and you raged.
Yeah, we're done.
Okay.
And you can just fly around for funsies if you want.
No, I'm just going to sit on his chest.
There you go.
While you're sitting on its chest, it swings its tail and, like, tries to...
Tail attack!
Yeah, tail attack you.
Alright, so I am definitely within 5 feet of it, so do I not get a...
Well, we gotta see if it damages you first.
True.
I think that...
Oh! It does not.
Nice. So you... does not hit you.
So, I don't need to use retaliation because it did not damage me.
Ricky Spanish.
All right. So I am going to do an monk unarmed because I want to use hands of harm.
Nice.
Hands of harm.
That definitely...
Hands of
Hans of Harm.
Oh, God. So that... Oh, and I get 2. Oh,
Yeah.
my gosh.
And that first
That's
one
sweet.
hits.
In case there's any confusion as to where I am.
Second one hits. All right, so 11.
I think the second
No,
one misses, doesn't
Second
it?
one misses.
shoot,
First
it
one
does.
hits.
Yep.
So 11 plus. Do you want to? You said hands of harm or fury blows or?
Hands of harm. Yeah.
Okay. Okay. So
Hands of harm.
15. Okay.
And yeah, I think that's it for me.
Okay.
Cool. Cool.
I'm digging the music. It's dramatic. I feel the drama.
Mm-hmm.
That's what I was going for.
The drama.
All right, you guys are starting to put a ding into it.
Just make sure you knock off a key point for that hands of harm.
Yep.
Little H of H.
Doing it right now.
Hell yeah. It's alright, you have like 20 of those things, right?
Yeah.
Take that, Barack.
Oh my gosh.
Does
Okay,
it seem like the poison condition happened?
No, it does not seem like it happened.
Turns out if you're made of lava, you might be immune to poison.
Yeah.
So, what,
Okay,
quick
he
question.
still takes the damage.
Yeah, I do. Quick question. When do I get to retaliate?
Now.
So, now you can.
All right,
And
because
you
I was
take half of that damage, by the way,
Because
of
you're
your rage.
raging.
So
Okay,
half
so
of
that's-
18. 9.
hard math. All right, let me go ahead and put that down. Let me adjust my hit points. Dude, I am taking a bruising this round. Okay. Let's see. So, what is my retaliation? When I take damage from a creature that is within 5 feet of me, which I'm sitting on top of you, I can use my reaction to make a melee weapon attack against that creature.
Okay.
So, I'm going to go with a two-handed battle axe.
Do it up.
Boom. Oh my gosh.
Nope.
No.
Sad.
Sad.
I like how you're just sitting on this thing's chest and it's like looking down at you and just whipping up its tail up on its chest, like.
Well, I'm picturing myself just like holding on to like the javelin that's sticking out of him, and I'm just kind of like, you know, awkwardly at an angle, just
Like,
resting.
Like Shadow of the Colossus. You can just
Yeah, kind of just
grab on
waiting
it.
for my opportunity to keep striking. So in between all these turns, I'm swinging. Maybe I'm not exactly sitting. I'm more so, you know, hanging. Shadow Colossus is good.
You feel that after you do your turn, Barack, that you are starting to connect with Gypsy Ranger. You're starting to see out of your eye and then Gypsy Ranger's eye. So you can pull out his sheet. So fun little tidbit for you guys. Gypsy Ranger is calibrated to fight Kaiju.
He's a jerk.
Well, and he's also a jerk if you roll a 4. Yes, so he, as a ranger, rangers have like booms that they can get if they're fighting their favored enemy, and Kaiju is definitely this thing's favorite enemy, so keep that in mind. If you pull up his sheet and go to his character sheet there, Barack, you see that he's got, I've made some things for his scimitar two-handed weapon and rapier two-handed weapons, so you can choose which one of those you want to do. Basically, it's just, do you want to slash or do you want to pierce? And so he gets 2 attacks with those, yeah. And then he gets any sort of advantage that we'll talk about here in a minute. So.
Okay. Yeah, so I'm already connected to this thing. I want it to continue to pierce. I want it to pierce.
Okay. So click the two-handed rapier two weapon there at the very bottom of the attack.
Okay. Yes. There we go.
Perfect. So click the word. Click for your damage. Click the word rapier 2 weapon style on the chat. There we go. Okay, so second attack is only for the second attack. You can do your wisdom boom. So if you do that again and it hit, actually just go ahead and hit your other attack and we'll add it up after that.
So hit the rapier again?
Yeah, if you want to do that again.
Oh, okay, yeah, for sure. Alright, let's try this again. Ooh.
And it does not. Okay, so hang on one second. This is a little tricky of a character because he can give himself a little buff if he needs it. Where is it? Because they can add their wisdom mod for anything that doesn't hit, correct? PS Zombie?
Yeah, I think that's their level
Foe
20
Slayer.
thing.
Add wisdom mod once
Finder.
per combat. So wisdom modifier of this cat is plus 3. So that wouldn't make the 15 hit though, so it'd be worthless. So
Worthless.
Not good.
But you can't. So you hit, and you do 9 plus 3 piercing damage. You can also choose to give this thing a Slayer's Prey, which you can add an extra D6 to the target once per rest, which you could engage that if you wanted to or not.
So once between rest, cause 1d6 damage to one target.
Right. So you might as well use it now because
Do it.
yeah.
Yeah, I've got.
Now.
Yeah, I wasn't gonna waste time. Do it.
Yeah.
Do
So
it.
roll a D6.
Make him hurt.
Do it. D6. Where's that dice at? There
All the
it
way
is.
over to the left to the little dice.
And here we go.
Okay.
Ah.
Cool.
What?
So 13 total damage to the monsters.
Mm. I'll just move my guy here.
Do.
And you
So dramatic.
and you sprinkle away from connection with Gypsy Ranger.
Wah, wah.
And it goes for a final tail attack. And that's going to miss you again, right?
Wait, is it going for me or is it going for Gypsy?
It is going for you because you're hanging out on its stomach. It does not like that.
Yeah, no, it misses.
It's a logical being, if not.
Yeah. It's kind of like you watch the flies on a cow. It's just like trying to whip you off with the tail.
That's solid.
Yeah.
Yes. Yeah, you miss. So good luck with that.
All right. Elroy, your turn, bud.
All right. I am. Man, I got so many neat little
I'm gonna
spells I
change our
could
music
do.
up a little bit.
So many,
Uh-oh. We
so many
lost the
fun
player.
little spells.
Oh no.
We lost our guy.
Alex, come back.
We need our slapping monk.
Do you want me to continue my turn while he finds his way to us?
Yes.
All right.
Lost soul recovers himself.
I am going to cast. Feeble Mind. I blast the mind of a creature I can see within range, attempting to shatter its intellect and personality. It takes 46 psychic damage, which I will roll now. 17 psychic damage. And it must make an intelligence saving throw. On a fail save, the creature's intelligence and charisma scores become 1.
How did you know? Oh, okay. Nice.
Meets it, beats it. It succeeded.
Okay, so 17. That damage
Yeah,
still hits, correct?
It takes, yeah, it just takes the 17 psychic damage. Well, look at that. The only roll that would have saved you.
Yeah, because the thing is wise, but I won't speak to its intelligence level.
Well, it could have been lower.
Yeah.
I'll just do a tentacle of deep to round out my turn.
This is...
All right. That'll be me done. That'll be me done, did it. I'll just, for the rest of my turn, until it comes back around again, I'm flipping off Gypsy Ranger.
Cool.
Just double middle fingers.
I think he feels it. Or it feels it.
He senses it. I'm like,
It
I
understands.
shared my most precious memories with you. And I didn't. I just talked to him about TV shows, but I have a pretty shallow life, so that's contains my most precious memories.
He's pretty ashamed of himself, and
Damn it. The Entourage crew are my friends.
he looks at you pretty ashamed. He says,
You're not Turtle at all.
I was not the turtle. I did not keep the party together. I am so sorry. I am actually drama. I am drama, aren't I?
Yeah, you're drama.
Okay, so it's Super Dragon's turn. It will do its two... it'll do its bite and 2 claw attacks on Barak, because Barak is sitting on its chest.
Makes sense. Yeah, that super... Good gosh, man.
All of them hit?
This is not a good place to be. Yeah, all 3 hit, so go ahead and lay it on me.
Yikes.
Yeah, that's not good. No!
So you resist some of that, right? Slashing 2, or is it just...
Yeah, he resists slashing. The only thing he wouldn't resist is the necrotic.
Yeah. So, let's see. Adding that up, that is 29 plus 16, 39,
45?
45. Yep, and
gotta-
then half of that, 20. Hey, he's back! Oh, I thought I heard it. Alex said for
No.
a second.
So you'll
So-
take 22 damage
So 45 divided by 2.
plus 19. So 22 plus 19, which is 41 damage.
Yeah, that's right.
Yeah, 41.
So 41 damage total.
Oh, man.
Yikes, buddy.
Yep.
All them tail whips.
But it is your turn.
Oh, my
Yeah.
goodness. Okay. Hold on, let me adjust my hit points. I'm going to have to stay in rage. So I'm going to have to rage again, am I not?
No, you're good. If you take damage or attack on your turn, the rage persists.
Okay.
So you took damage, so it'll persist.
Yeah, you taking damage.
Yeah,
you
that's for sure.
Took a little bit of damage.
Just took a little bit.
For sure. Let's see. What do I got here?
But Gypsy Betrayer.
Yeah. Oh, sorry, I didn't mean to do that. I was trying to mark off my spell slot.
Alright, am I able to use this?
You can roll an additional weapons damage die when determining the extra damage for critical hits. You have to actually hit to do that, but yes, you can.
Let's try. Alright, so I'm going to go ahead and use I haven't been too great with my two-handed axe, so I'm going to go ahead and get a big swing with the one hand.
Okay.
And then... Does that hit? Sorry.
21 does not hit.
Oh my goodness. So I'm going to go for it again.
Just barely misses.
Try this again. One hand. But... Pretty sure that's not going to work either. So I'm swinging at this guy,
Yeah,
trying my best to get inside of you.
Dang, man.
This Drac style just is not working out for me too well.
Not paying off.
I wish
No.
I could have given you that foresight button.
Yeah, I know. Do I, so I've used 2 actions. I don't have another, I can't, like, move.
You can move.
Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to fly out back.
He could potentially get an opportunity attack against you, though. Just be aware of that. Which would just be him doing an attack against you.
Well, he said he's out. Pretty sure he's out of tail whips.
Yeah, this would be different than that. Any creature can make an opportunity attack at when somebody moves out of their range.
Oh, gotcha. You know what? I'm going to take that chance. And I'm going to go ahead and, because I'm definitely within his range and I'm just getting worked over here. So what do I have to lose besides hit points?
Sounds good.
And who needs those to survive?
And you can fly, so...
Yeah, so I'm going to go ahead and fly back over here to one of these resorts. And I'm just going to go back on the building.
Takes a
Oh.
bite at you.
He's gonna bite you, boy.
Oh, he's a bitey boy. Oh, that 100% hits.
Yikes, dude.
Ooh!
It hurts. It hurts so good.
So good.
Okay.
That's
Alright.
7 plus 16, which is 23 damage.
Yep.
Man. 4, 7.
Don't worry. If things go really sour, I have Speak with Dead. We can have a chat about what went wrong.
We can talk about it. So you at least get closure when you're dead.
Hey, so you got killed pretty bad back there.
Oh my goodness. This is just the first monster too. This is brutal.
These are tough guys. What are you at, HP wise?
Not good. At half. I'm half of what I started with.
Not good!
I'm half of what I started at. At this round. That's the messed up part. Like, we reset at this round.
Mm.
With this beast.
Yeah, I may have to drop fly and do some other stuff. I think most people are on the ground anyways.
Oh shoot! Sorry. Just keep pulling out all my secrets.
All right, so we may have to put it on pause here.
He said he was resetting his router.
Oh my goodness. Okay.
Yeah,
Hmm.
we may need
It's
to-
already pretty late, so it might be a good time.
Yeah. So how are they gonna get out of this one, folks?
How indeed.
How
Yeah, I don't
will
know.
they get out of this one?
I need
Yeah.
this monk to figure something out and just do a number on it.
Just do a number on it.
Just
Work him over. Okay. So yes, we will take a break. I'm gonna let Mr. Ricky Alex know that. And then we'll finish this up.
Catch y'all tomorrow, the internet.
Yes, so a couple announcements before we sign off. First off, again, thank you for listening. Now or later, we are now at a Twitch affiliate status, which is so exciting. I want to thank you all for following and listening and even participating players to help make this channel be what it is today. So thank you so much. Please check us out on Facebook, YouTube, Instagram, or Twitter by searching PU to ASU. You can find us on any of them. You can also find us on That's right! And we have sound alerts. Thank you, PS Zombie. And thank you again for the subscriptions tonight, Alex and Kate. I highly appreciate that. We will be rolling again with more Dungeons & Dragons content tomorrow night. So make sure to be here at 8 o'clock Central for the Unbeaten Path as PS Zombie takes over the DM Dungeons Master keys from me and takes everyone through a awesome adventure where he is all the way through session 18 there, Owen Wilson. Thank you, Risky Biscuit, for doing some Owen Wilson. And so I just, again, want to thank everybody for listening and be on the lookout for tomorrow night at 8 o'clock Central, The Unbeaten Path. We will be putting this stream up that's here on Twitch on our YouTube channel as well later this week. So look out for both places if you want to revisit this session. And we will see how these boys get out of this one. We're going to be taking a 2-week break from Sunday night D&D. Next week we will be out of town for vacation. The week after that is July 4th. So we are taking 2 weeks off from this campaign, but after that we'll be right back at it, and we'll see how these guys get out of this sticky situation. Thank you, everyone, and I hope you have a wonderful night. Goodbye.
Bye.